All right, welcome to the off-season podcast. It's Kyle.
Dan.
Dirt.
And Trent.
And today we changed up the format a bit. We got some music bumping in the back.
Yeah,
Makes it a little more live.
I like it.
we're back.
Yes,
sir.
All right.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
2 weeks to the day.
Yeah. Since we talked to Tristan Clark.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Still have his phone number.
Yeah. Derek's been low-key playing cup pong with him. So,
Yeah.
we got D-Wade versus Paul Pierce. That's been going around.
It has, and I don't even know why.
It's no competition, I think.
No competition.
Stupid.
Dwayne Wade is easily had the better career and is a better overall player.
Yeah. That's like Paul Pierce, though. He was saying like he was a better shooter than Clay.
Yeah.
He's saying he made the step back popular.
He did say that. He said he pioneered it.
Yeah, he's better than D-Wade. So if you were to mix all those together in one player, then that makes the best player ever.
Yeah. It
And
really
it's not
does.
Paul Pierce.
And that's not Paul Pierce.
The truth is false.
The
Yeah.
truth is
That's the
fictional.
truth for you.
you think D-Wade, Paul Pierce. What about now, right now, you give him one-on-one, game to 11, who wins?
D-Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, D-Wade.
See, like, that was another thing that was brought up. Like, D-Wade's still balling in his last season, and Paul Pierce in his last season
Didn't do
terrible.
was
anything.
awful. He played for the Clippers.
His last few seasons he was bad.
Yeah,
Rotting on
after
the
he went to
bench.
the Nets, like after the Celtics traded him to the Nets, he went to Washington, then he went to the Clippers. It was just like, why is he still playing?
Yeah, he was just a ghost of himself.
Yeah,
But
I mean, if you love the game, I guess you can still play.
that's the thing though. Like D-Wade still loves the game, but he knows
yeah.
he knows it's time to shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Pierce still tried too hard. Like that was Kobe too. Even Kobe's last few seasons, he was hooping.
Yeah,
Last game put up 60.
yeah.
So I mean,
That's kind of crazy.
I think that's the best farewell game you'll ever see.
yeah. Paul Pierce's last game, he probably put up 8.
Hey.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know
know.
if I can-
If
Give
even
him
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he's talking like he could still now. He said he could still get a layup versus the Lakers.
he did say that.
Like, no, you couldn't. You couldn't get a layup versus the Suns, dude. Stop it. You played yourself, bro. You couldn't get a layup on a wide open fast break, my dude.
I think he'd break.
Huh?
I think he'd break.
Break, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think you can
It'd
get
be
up
a
and down
slow
the
break,
court.
not a fast break.
Yeah, for real.
Like Kyle trying to make a layup.
But what Paul Pierce was saying, he was like, if he was 24 and played with Shaq in his prime and LeBron in his prime, he'd have 6 or 7 rings.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
And he said Dwayne Wade never did anything on his own either. He's like, he had to have someone with him. I was like,
And he said Shaq in his prime. That's the thing. Like Shaq wasn't even out of his. He was out of his prime. Yeah, he was out of it.
yeah,
He wasn't even good Shaq anymore. Like Shaq's last year in LA was his last decent year.
yeah. That's
I'm
why
not
they
gonna say
traded
decent
him.
year. It was a good year, but yeah, that's why they got rid of him.
Yeah.
If he was still in his prime, they wouldn't have got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he didn't have beef with Kobe, I guess.
Yeah.
Them two. But still, dude, what if they? Because you see the thing where Kobe was like in Chicago looking at houses and was gonna go to the Bulls.
Mm-mm.
You didn't see that?
I didn't.
Yeah, Kobe was gonna go to the Bulls if they didn't trade Shaq.
Oh,
And like
wow.
he was looking into putting his daughter in school in Chicago, and like they were in Chicago looking at houses, him and his wife, when he got the call from his agent that said they traded Shaq, so he stayed in LA.
Oh, dang.
What even happened between those two? I don't know. I don't keep up with all that stuff like that.
I don't know, probably I
Just
don't
like,
even know really either.
Whose
Probably
team is it?
yeah, their egos.
Yeah.
Each of them wanted to be. It was like the Kyrie and LeBron. They both wanted to be the man.
run our test and Kobe thing.
Ron Artest and Kobe. Yeah. He was like that one time though. Ron Artest in that like press conference. He's like, Kobe passed me the ball,
Kobe passed me the ball.
and I shot it and I made it.
It was a clutch 3 too.
That was yeah. I saw a video on Instagram the other day. It was like the only player Kobe passed to, and it was Steve Blake. You see that?
No, I
And
didn't.
Steve Blake. It was like a bunch of them like where he'd kick him the ball, like drive in. You know, of course it's Kobe, so the whole team collapsed to the paint.
Yeah.
Kick out to Steve Blake, and he hit a 3. Like wow, maybe he did pass the ball a lot to him. Speaking of the Lakers and stuff, though, like you guys back when D'Angelo Russell was going through all that with like the telling on Nick Young.
Yeah.
You see the thing where he was like yelling at Julius Randle, Because you're like taking the ball to the court, and he's like, give me the ball right next to him.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Dude, the best thing that happened to D'Angelo Russell was to get out of LA.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
was.
He's having such a crazy season.
Well, they clinched playoff contention since 2014.
14, yeah.
Mhm.
First playoffs, he's averaging.
That was actually the year that the Nets had Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and then
That's. Yeah, see, that's the
Darren
thing.
Williams, Joe Johnson,
Yeah,
Rick
that's the
Lopez.
thing. If Paul Pierce was so good, then he should have done something with that team.
Yeah, that was
That was a good
that was a
team.
good team. They lost in the first round.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think about the playoffs?
And the matchups we got here, if it started today,
If
Yeah.
it were to start, see the only like team that is not for sure where they are is Detroit,
yeah, it's Detroit, Charlotte, and Miami. And
and I think
Miami has to play
Brooklyn and
Brooklyn and
Philadelphia.
Philly, so they're
They're not gonna make it.
they're out.
Charlotte has to play.
Charlotte has to play Orlando
Yeah, it was the Magic.
and the Cavs,
Cavs.
I think they have the best chance.
but the Pistons have to play the
Cavs
Grizzlies
is
and
gonna
the
be an
Knicks.
easy win for them.
Yeah.
So,
Grizzlies and the Knicks. The Grizzlies are going to be the only team to give them trouble, I believe.
yeah, maybe
Don't look at
maybe
me
the
like that.
Knicks. So like,
Kyle, Memphis fan over here,
That game
and
is
I
So-
don't know why.
Shout out to
Hey,
the
man.
Grizz. That game between the Cavs the other day was wild. I watched it
But
because
it's
I just
the
had nothing to do.
Cavs.
Yeah, it was wild though. It was fun to watch.
if Kimba and the Hornets win the next two games, they still have to. Blake still has to lose one game for them to even make the playoffs.
So, in the perfect world, the Pistons would have to lose to Memphis,
Yeah.
and the Hornets would have to win their next two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say probably Detroit is sealed for the 8th
Yeah.
seed.
I'm gonna say that too.
I think. So in the West, the West is pretty much locked in where it is right now.
Yeah.
So in the West, first round, we got Golden State versus the Clippers.
Golden State.
Golden State probably in 4.
Probably in 4.
Portland and Utah.
Portland.
Utah.
That's gonna be a fun.
Utah.
That's gonna be a nice one of the
Utah
better.
That's gonna be the second best
Yeah,
playoff
yeah,
matchup
I agree
in
with
the
that.
first round.
Utah in 6.
No.
Utah in 6.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I said Portland, but I think it'll be 7. Portland in 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
7.
can see Portland winning, especially if they have Damian and
Don't put money on it.
C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, CJ just got back though from that injury.
I'm
And
gonna say
they don't have Nurkic.
Well,
yeah, Nurkic. We haven't talked about that.
We haven't.
That boy's leg.
Yeah.
You see that picture on Instagram where he like posted like 3 days before he broke his leg? It said, "Any landing you can walk away from is a good one."
Oh,
my
no.
god.
That's what he said on one of his pictures, like just a couple days before he broke his leg.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough. And
Well,
Derek's happy he broke his
Derek
leg.
is. That's
I don't like him. I don't like
still.
him.
Just 'cause you
it's
don't
a
like
broken
him.
leg. He may never play again.
He will play again.
Not the same,
Not the same for sure.
unless he's Paul George.
so why do you think Utah in 6?
Defense.
Yeah.
They
They
do have-
still, I
they
mean-
do have
Port-
great defense.
But Lillard
Trailblazers
gets
are
hot.
known for playing bad in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I mean,
Last
Lillard
year.
gets hot on offense. I mean, he's gonna
So
tear
does
you up.
Joe Ingles.
But last year he didn't get hot on offense, and
Yeah.
they
So
lost
it's just a
in
bad
4
year.
games to the Pelicans.
Joe Ingles,
That's tough.
Donovan Mitchell. Gobert for the defense. I mean,
Joe Ingles
but
is the
playmaking-
second best in defensive ratings.
Really?
Giannis is first, and Joe Ingles is second.
Dude, Utah's got the splash uncles.
Yeah.
Kyle Korver and Joe Ingles, dude.
I mean, playmaking.
Those are
is-
some shooters, bro.
Yeah,
they
they are.
really are. Those are some shooters, man.
That's why I say
But,
Utah
like-
in 6 for me.
I just think
I'll take Utah in 7.
I'm gonna take Portland in 7.
I'm gonna take Portland. I
In-
don't know
in
in
what?
what, but I know Portland's gonna win. Probably 6.
6.
Because
Portland
I mean, look at it.
6?
Look at it though.
All right.
C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard's one of the better pairs. Hang on, I got this wrote down.
Yeah, but they're known for being
One of the
shut
better
down.
pairings in the NBA with their playmaking and scoring. one of the better pairings.
Like the best
Yeah.
backcourt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of the best backcourt.
I mean, playmaking
but-
and scoring, they're good. So, I mean, I feel like CJ and Dame can hold it down.
But they didn't
Ricky
last
Rubio's a
year.
playmaker though.
Like, they're known.
Chill
Yeah, and
on
so
the
is
last
Donovan
year.
Mitchell.
That was last year. This is now.
But they're playing a better team now than they did last year.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah, because it was OKC in Utah last year.
No, I'm talking about Portland.
No, I know. I was saying last
I thought-
year.
Yeah,
I was saying they wasn't
first-
going against Utah last year.
Yeah.
What? I thought Portland played Golden State first round last year.
No, it was
No,
the year
they played
before.
Pelicans, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
they lost in Game 4
Yeah.
with
And
The
Nurkic.
Pelicans swept them last year?
Yeah,
Whoa.
But
Drew
last year
Holiday.
they also had Rondo and Holiday was
Yeah.
balling. Holiday's balling this year though.
Yeah.
But you see that thing? Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay. Houston and OKC.
Yeah, Houston and OKC. It's gonna be a fun matchup.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm taking OKC.
I would love OKC to win. It's like one of my top 3 teams in the NBA is OKC, but I just don't think. I think Harden is just too cheesy.
I'm just gonna go back on like what I said with Portland. Like they're not known for showing out in the playoffs.
Right. And that's even if for Houston to win, Chris Paul's got to stay healthy,
Yeah,
and he's not been able to do that in a lot of like most of these most recent years.
yeah.
Hamstring, hand injuries, everything like that. Like the past 2 years, he's been out of the play. Past 3, I think
That's
actually.
3.
It was his hand in the Clippers,
Yeah.
and in the last 2 years, it's been the hamstring both times in
Mhm.
the playoffs.
I guess.
What if Chris Paul brought that playoff curse to the Rockets with him?
They already had a playoff curse. The Rockets.
I don't know. Last year they gave Golden State trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris Paul. If
That was almost crazy.
Houston would have went to the finals if they didn't lose Chris Paul.
I agree.
The year before they lost to the Spurs.
Yeah.
The Houston did?
Yeah, Houston lost to the Spurs. Ginobili blocked
Yeah.
Oh,
block-
from behind.
yeah,
that
blocked
3.
Harden from
Yeah.
behind and they won the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Diamond Ginobili. I got a Diamond Ginobili.
I do
don't know.
too.
Yep.
I guess I'm calling OKC in 7.
Yeah, I'll take OKC in 7.
I'm taking Houston in 7.
Because I think if you put Paul George on Harden, he can
Whoa.
hold him to like 26, 30 range. And, like that's actually low for Harden because his average is 36.
Yeah.
So if he can, shut him down about 10 more points,
Russell Westbrook, he's actually pretty good at defense.
yeah.
He was
But
like
you
the
can put
defensive
him on
player
Paul.
in college. He was like the defensive player of the year or whatever that award is for college. He was.
Yeah.
He got
I
that
love
in
how he
college.
presses the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like his ball press is crazy.
If Russ can start making his shots in the playoffs, if he can like flip a switch and not shoot 9 for 30 every night,
Yeah.
and just shoot 9 for even 20 or 9 for 18.
Yeah.
9 for 18 is kind of a stretch.
Yeah.
50%.
If he just shot, like,
Smarter and better shots.
yeah.
yeah, he shoots.
Is that weird?
Like just layups.
yeah.
If he didn't pull up his.
I find it
He
weird.
does that like weird pull-up 3 jumper
Well, there was
that
a-
barely goes in.
Yeah,
Shot the
it's
other
like-
night, he pulled it from logo wide open and then he just airballed it. It was dumb.
That's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I think it's weird though how he went from being a good shooter to this.
He was a pretty good shooter. Like a clutch scorer, too.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah, that
that's it.
clutch 3 against
Nuggets.
Nuggets. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
his last game, he had a 50 point
I was
triple
talking a
double.
while back when they still had KD. He had that pretty clutch 3 in the corner.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
good. It was
Oh,
almost
yeah.
60.
That was in
the
the
Warriors.
playoffs, wasn't it?
That was the Warriors.
Yeah.
It was almost 60
Yeah.
when he got the triple double. So it
Yeah.
was like 58.
Like 56, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, something. It was, anyways, it was still. Crazy.
I'm still taking OKC.
I'm taking Houston in 7.
I'm taking OKC in 7.
Yeah.
Like I said, OKC in 7.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy how Russell Westbrook, like 3 years in a row, averages a triple double. Like,
Yeah.
People still hate him.
And
yeah.
they say he's the most overrated player in the NBA.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to
We'll
that.
get to that.
Denver and San Antonio was the last matchup over in the West. I'm gonna take Denver. Yeah, Denver and
in 6.
I want Denver
yeah,
to
Denver
win.
in 6. I'd say.
Denver in
But-
5.
I can see the Spurs winning too.
You can see the
Yeah.
Spurs winning.
Yeah.
Jokic isn't known for playing good against other good bigs, and if Aldridge shows up, unlike last
That's gonna
year,
be the key matchup.
yeah, it's always Aldridge. Like every playoff matchup, it's Aldridge. If he shows up, they'll win it.
If he shows up.
If he shows up,
Because I think DeMar's better than
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris. Yeah, it's no competition there.
Mhm.
But then again, Jamal Murray's better than who is it?
Mills,
Patty Mills, Derek White, or whoever. Brian
Yeah.
Forbes.
whoever.
whoever they got playing point.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a tough one, but I think Denver will beat them in 6.
Is Deontay Murray still out?
Yeah, he's out.
He's out
Deontay?
still?
Yeah.
Like his knee, right?
been a
Yeah,
while.
he tore his ACL.
That's tough.
It was like the first month of the NBA.
Yeah, that's tough. Then over in the East. Now this is where things get shook up.
Yeah.
The East. We got Milwaukee and Detroit.
Milwaukee,
Milwaukee in 4.
Yeah, in 4, easy. Boston and Indiana.
Boston
in
in
5.
6.
Boston in 4.
I'm saying Boston in 5 or 6.
I say
saying
I
six.
said
Boston.
5.
I'm saying
Boston
4.
in 5.
I'm saying
I'm saying
5.
6.
I'll
They're
give,
not
In-
gonna
I'll give
sweep
Indiana 1 game.
Don't by that time.
I
Won't
can't.
Oladipo be
I'd
back?
almost if
No.
if
You
Indiana
don't think so?
if Indiana had
Starts in 4 days.
Okay.
if Victor Oladipo was healthy, I'd almost say
I
Indiana
would
could
say
win.
Indiana.
Could win.
Oh yeah,
Look at-
but
It's a 4 and 5 seed matchup. If Oladipo was there, they'd win more games, probably like 10
They
more
would
games.
have stayed at the they would have stayed at the 2nd seed.
Yeah.
Maybe
Indiana was doing good until
I
they
still
lost
think that-
Victor Oladipo.
I still think they'll give the Celtics some trouble, so I say Celtics in 6.
I just can't say that. I'm calling it right now. Boston in 4, or yeah, Boston in 4.
I
Boston
don't know if
5.
you could say they'll sweep just because of how they played this year. Just
Boston
They played like
5.
crap
not
this year.
consistent.
Yeah,
If you
they
go
really
off-
did.
If you go off this year, then Indiana's gonna win.
Boston in
Really?
5.
Yeah, Boston in 5.
Then we got Philly and Brooklyn.
I want Brooklyn
Philly
to
in 4.
win, but I want, but I know
Philly in 5.
I'm gonna say Philly in 4.
Philly in 6.
6. You
I-
think Brooklyn's gonna give them that much trouble?
Yes, I do.
I hope.
Philly in 7. Nah, I just had to get that guy.
Yeah, Brooklyn in
Philly-
7.
Philly in 4.
Nah,
Philly in 5.
Philly in 4.
I want Brooklyn to win,
Yeah, it would
but
be
I know
crazy if
it's not
Brooklyn won.
possible.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. I think they should just be happy they even made the playoffs. Like that's just a start. I'm not even trying to be dumb. Like that's a start.
Yeah.
They got their first 40 wins since like 2012, 2013 season.
I think it was 14.
This season.
It's 14.
Yeah.
That's what we
That's
talked
crazy.
about earlier.
Yeah. They got good pieces, young pieces.
Yeah.
And then Levert went out when he was playing really good.
Especially D'Lo. He's a good
Terrace.
piece to build a team
He's
around.
finally back and he's not playing as well as he was.
Right.
And then they missed Dinwiddie for like a thumb fracture.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
It is.
It's always tough when something like that happens and they're still out for like a long period of time.
Right before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a key player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even
yeah.
a role player, a really good role player.
At Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Victor Oladipo. Seriously,
Hey, I mean, Victor Oladipo gave LeBron trouble.
he did too.
He did.
He really did.
I was really wanting Victor Oladipo and the Pacers to eliminate LeBron last year.
No,
Me
bro.
too. Game 7.
That would have been crazy, though.
Game
Think
7
about
Pacers.
No, bro.
it. Derek, you looking pretty irritated over there.
Derek doesn't like Oladipo.
For what reason?
The Game 7 against the
Yeah.
That's
Cavs.
not the reason.
That's why you're getting
What-
so
what's the
irritated.
reason then?
Kyle
Why don't
doesn't
you
like San Antonio because they're black and white.
That's
Yeah.
true, and they're boring to watch. But I can't say that now because DeMar DeRozan's there.
So
Still kinda boring
watching
to watch.
Kawhi wasn't fun. Watching Kawhi.
Well, I'm
almost
not just
win
saying-
MVP.
Ginobili.
I couldn't get around it. They pass too much. I like to see quick offense.
Good
So do the
bu-
Warriors.
That's good ball.
Yeah, so do the Warriors.
That's-
They like
don't
lead the
pass
league
too
in
much.
assists.
They passed a lot.
I'm talking like they pass like 4 or 5 times just to find a shot.
That's
Four-
good.
Four's not a
I
lot.
know, but I like to see quick offense, quick shots. Stuff
You like to
that.
see ISO ball, so go watch Houston play.
You like to see one player play like it's in the playground.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But what was I talking about?
Technically, basically,
About
what
how
you're
you
saying
doing.
is Spurs play the best version of basketball. Really?
I guess so.
The old Spurs.
Yeah.
You guys think about Toronto and Orlando?
That's the one I've been waiting.
Toronto.
Toronto,
Toronto
on
and
4.
four.
Toronto, yeah, Toronto and 4's got to be.
But Orlando.
Then in the
Clinching
next,
the playoffs. First time since 2012.
so the next round,
Yeah.
from our predictions, so the next round in the West we got Golden State, and you guys said Utah, and I'm the only one that said Portland. So we'll say
I said
Utah.
Portland.
Oh, you said Portland.
Yeah.
So whoever Golden State and whoever that is, that's just going to be Golden State in 5. And
Yeah, Golden State in 5.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden State in 5.
For sure.
Then Houston and
You got Denver over Houston?
no, I got Denver over Oh yeah, I did. I don't even know why I did that.
I got OKC and
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
And then I got OKC over Denver.
I really
OKC
don't know why
and
I put
Denver.
Denver. Yeah, I was foolish.
Repeat of last year.
I'm gonna say Houston and Golden State in the conference.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Thunder and Golden State, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thunder and Golden State.
and the Warriors and
Thunder and Golden State would be crazy.
Warriors.
That'd be a
and
good
six.
matchup.
They could almost have a first round matchup, right? Well, no, never mind.
I think, and then in the East, we'll just go to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
Milwaukee and Philly.
Milwaukee.
Philly and
in the
Philly
in
in
the
7.
conference finals. Yeah, so it'd have to be 7.
Philly and 7.
I say Bucks and 7.
I want Bucks in 7, but I'm gonna have to say Philly in 7, just because they have 4 All Stars.
Right.
It's just
I think Bucks and 7. Or not Bucks, I mean Philly.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
was right. Bucks and 7.
No, sir.
if they
I'm gonna
didn't
agree
if they
with
didn't
that.
have Tobias Harris, I'd give the Bucks the upper hand or whatever. But Tobias is just a killer, and you add him to Ben Simmons, Joel, and
And
Jimmy Butler.
Giannis is just Giannis.
You got JJ
Giannis-
Redick
yeah, I
still
love
shooting.
Giannis. He's my favorite player, but still, it's Philly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Brogdon's out for the Bucks. Ilyasova's out, and so is Nikola Mirotic. And those are key players.
Very.
Very
Where,
key
are they
players.
going to be back?
Brogdon should be
Probably,
back
yeah,
at
he'll
the
be
end
back
of the
in the
first round.
playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
He's the biggest key.
He is of the 3
And
that
then-
are out.
And then Nikola.
Yeah, Nikola.
He's a shooter, though.
Yeah,
They're both
He-
shooters.
he didn't get to play a whole lot.
Nicola can shoot. Like,
since,
I didn't think
the
he could
trade.
shoot.
He can shoot really good. I remember watching him on the Bulls
Yeah,
when
when I
he played
started-
for D Rose.
When I
Yeah.
started off
With
watching.
D Rose and Pau Gasol, that squad was good.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler, D Rose, that was
Yeah.
that was they go to second round of the Cavs or was it conference?
second round. I think it is. I swear.
It was probably second round.
It's probably second round, and then they've had the Pacers in the conference finals or something.
That year?
Was that Paul George? Was that his
Yeah,
year?
it was. Yeah. Yep. Paul George last year and
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I remember watching that in an AAU tournament. In
Really?
between games, they had TV going, and there was a whole bunch of people watching it.
I'd like to see Toronto go pretty deep in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
Toronto's not gonna make it past the second round.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They're gonna run to Philly. Actually, that's gonna be a good
Or the
matchup.
Bucks.
Toronto
but
and
still-
Philly?
Yeah.
Toronto and Philly, I'm gonna say
I say Philly, but
Philly and
Seven.
Philly and 6.
Philly and 6.
Okay, if it's the Bucks instead of Philly, what do you think? Bucks or Toronto?
Bucks.
Toronto, or yeah, Bucks and 5.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then
That's weird how we say Philly and 6 or 7 and Bucks and 5,
yeah.
but we got Philly over. It's just how the teams play
It's
each
just the
other.
matchups.
All right, so moving on. Who do you think the most overrated player in the NBA is? That little poll, there's a poll that NBA players voted, and they said Draymond Green and Russell Westbrook were the most overrated players in the NBA.
They were tied. 70% voted for each of them.
The most overrated player in the NBA, I think.
Ben Simmons.
I can kind of see it.
I can
Kind of see
agree.
it too.
I feel like he's so overrated.
But-
so
I think Draymond Green is pretty overrated.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's very overrated. He can't even do
He's
nothing.
getting worse and worse.
He can't even play. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna say he can't play defense, but he's kind
That's
You
of.
all
guys
he can
said you
do.
couldn't play
Yeah.
defense. That's all he does.
I'm not gonna say that, but
And he
he's kind of wearing down on it a little. You know what I mean?
It's just like his game
His
isn't
role
something
isn't
that
as
lasts
big.
forever.
He's getting
Yeah.
so bad.
He's not even playing as many minutes as he used to, is he?
I don't
He
know.
doesn't have to though. They're DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah,
Like before, they didn't have really a key big man, so they needed him.
yeah to
The-
guard the 5.
Well,
The
that's
most
right. He
thing
don't
that
even
I
start
liked
anymore.
about Draymond
Huh?
Green was like
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yeah, he plays power
he's a hustle
forward.
guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what
You
I'm
fool.
saying?
Yeah.
Like he'll hustle
know.
and go get that ball.
You,
You,
you
know,
a fool,
like,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come at me.
And run back
Yeah.
on defense.
Lyrically
Like, that's the
combative.
only
Shut
thing I
up.
like about
Lyrically
Draymond.
combative.
Yeah, like his attitude. I don't like his attitude.
Yeah, his attitude's just
Cocky.
crap. It's
And
straight
he's not-
crap.
It's not that he
Did you hear
is
what-
cocky and has a bad attitude. It's just that
He's cocky and not good.
and he's not that
Flex on a
great.
freaking wide open.
I was
layup.
about to say, I saw that meme. It was like that, like fat guy
yeah.
flexing. He's like
That's-
Draymond Green when the team gets a wide open layup when they're up by 30.
That's me when I make a point.
No, but
Shane
second,
shorts.
second, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, and Cat were tied That's kind of funny because they were on the same team.
But hold
Yeah.
up.
And then tied for third was James Harden, Ben Simmons, Kyle Lowry, and LeBron.
That's overrated.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
does
think
it say
it-
Kyrie.
I think LeBron's
No.
been underrated this season, actually. Everybody's
I
counting
think
him
it's
out.
just
and he's still-
overrated because people call him the best player in the league, and I don't think he's the best player in the league anymore.
This year he's not.
Yeah.
Who do you
this
think it
year.
is? Giannis?
I don't know.
Giannis or
Giannis
Paul
or
George.
KD.
Yeah.
No,
Giannis or
not even KD.
Yeah, because like
I
when
haven't even
Steph's
heard-
out,
Paul George and KD are better than, or Paul George and Giannis are better than KD just for the simple fact is they play defense as well.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
you're
but
the best player in the
when-
league. You got to do both.
When Curry's
KD
out,
doesn't play defense. He scores
yeah.
27 a game.
When Curry's out, they struggle, and like when he's back, obviously they play good. But when KD's out, they still win. Like I don't know. I seen that.
Well,
stat.
they
I
just
don't
don't
remember
need
the
him.
win
And when,
percentage.
and
but
when
it's
Russell
some
Westbrook's
stat.
out, they still win because Paul George is there.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't need Kevin Durant necessarily, I guess.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear what-
So.
Yeah.
With no ring though.
But James Harden as tied for third most overrated.
I agree.
Hold up. Did y'all
You
hear what
think?
Draymond said?
Overrated?
Yeah. Okay, I can see.
He's
it.
overrated.
How is Andrew Wiggins overrated?
You
Nobody
take-
talks
Because he was-
about
I
Andrew
know.
Wiggins.
I know this is kind of dumb, but you take the free throw line out of the NBA. How many does James Harden get a game?
Yeah, probably like 25.
Exactly. Like a lot of his points come from that. And I know drawing a foul is
It's
a,
like a
skill,
skill,
but it's
yeah.
not really a skill.
It's not.
You just drive in and
Well,
get hit. That's probably what you're gonna do when you drive in for a layup. You're gonna get fouled 90% of the time if you're a guard.
Yeah, it's not like
and you
really.
can sell it too. Like James Harden can sell a foul.
Yeah, he does. But it's not really like all of
The
them.
master flopper.
Like the skill isn't all of them because it's the defender that's fouling, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
But
I can see what you mean.
did y'all hear what Draymond said about Steph?
What's that?
What'd you say?
He said that if it wasn't for Steph, they wouldn't have KD
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they said that if Steph wasn't open to it, they wouldn't have even reached out to him. But they said that Steph was the one that told him to go get Kevin Durant
Mm-hmm.
because everybody was saying that it was Draymond crying in the parking lot, calling Kevin Durant, saying they need him and all that.
Yeah.
But that was.
So I guess it was actually Steph crying in the parking lot.
that was when KD and Draymond were going through it. Like when they were arguing on the court and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, when they're like locker room problems, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's when you heard stuff about Draymond crying in the parking lot.
I mean, if it happened, it happened though.
Speaking of players and whatever. Speaking of MVP,
MVP.
I changed it. You heard it here first. I said it first. It's Giannis.
It is Giannis.
Yep.
Yeah.
I changed it from Paul George because he fell off,
He
and
did.
I'm sad about it because I wanted Paul George to win. But Giannis has it locked, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Most
Yeah.
improved?
D-Row. No, not.
No, not
Heck
D-Rose.
No,
D-Lo.
I was thinking of something else.
D'Angelo Russell.
I'm gonna say Zach Levine.
No.
No.
I'm getting
I'm
Zach
gonna
Levine.
No.
Mike Conley.
Shut
Aren't
up.
you- aren't you-
He's
Aren't you a
probably
pa-
gotten worse.
Aren't you a Pascal guy?
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, Kyle.
As most improved.
Like, I
you
think
Pascal?
40-point game.
D-Rose had a 50-point game. That doesn't mean he's most improved.
Let me just feel good about it.
Exactly.
James Harden had
40
66.
point game.
But yeah,
He's
Derek mentioned
40,
it.
Yeah, 40 points.
Derek mentioned it. I totally forgot all about Pascal.
I'm going to say.
I think
So,
it- I think
Siakam.
I think it's between Siakam and D'Lo. Not.
No, Levine's definitely in there.
No.
He's
No.
averaging like
He's the third,
27.
though.
Okay.
But he averaged like 24 last year.
Yeah.
No, but he went out with an ACL.
Okay, he still averaged
He's
it.
still
So
the
you can't
third,
really
though.
get you can't really get most improved just because you were out with an injury the season before. You know what I mean?
No, but like he wasn't. It's not like he played a full season and did it the whole season. He
I'm
played
just
like
saying he's
20
not the-
games and did it.
I'm just saying he's not the top two options.
He definitely is. I'm giving it to him.
No, I think
No.
D'Angelo Russell will get it.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he's my second favorite player, but
I think
still
Pascal because
Yeah. No.
Defensive Player of the Year.
I don't know.
Paul George.
Yeah.
Paul George.
I don't know really of anybody else.
Yeah.
Joe Ingles.
No. Paul George. Rookie of the Year. It better be Luka.
It better be Luka.
Who else would it be?
Trey Young.
I kind of want Trey Young to get it.
Trey Young led the rankings. Trent was telling me the other day. He led for like the past 5 weeks.
8, wasn't it?
8, something crazy like that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
like led the rankings for Rookie of the Year. But before that, it was all Luka.
Yeah, but Luka's been doing it the whole season. That's
Yeah.
why.
So it's got to be Luka. What you guys think about sixth man?
D Rose.
D Rose.
Lou, sweet Lou.
Lou's honestly probably gonna win it, but I want D Rose to win it. And
Uncle Lou.
Shut up. Just joking. So I'm gonna say D Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Rose.
D Rose is crazy, man.
So it's 3-1 on D Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Rose.
All right, I'm gonna shoot a stat at y'all real quick
All right, let's hear
for
it.
saying that Zach LaVine wasn't most improved. All right. Last year, D'Lo averaged 15.5.
Okay.
This year, he averages
But
21.1.
how many games did he play last year?
Last year,
We still don't care.
48.
48. So he didn't even play half a season.
But
He
neither
played.
did
I agree
Zach
with
LaVine.
Derek.
He went out with an injury too. They both did.
I thought you were talking about Zach LaVine.
No, this is D'Angelo.
Okay.
Oh.
15.5 to 21.
Yeah, we're not bothering with Pascal right now.
Yeah.
15.5 to 21. But look
Like
at
that's the
points.
in the same year
I mean,
or different years.
Yeah. 15.5 to now 21.
Yeah.
due to injuries, I mean, I guess it would be Pascal. 'Cause,
No, that was last year. Okay. And Zach LaVine last year was 16.5 to now 23.5. So it's a +7 over a +6.
How many games did he play last year though?
24.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he didn't get to play a lot.
So I know, but that's what I'm saying though. Like you can't,
you can't compare one season
because
to
he
another.
could have done that last year. He just didn't get the chance to. You see what I'm saying?
But they almost averaged the same amount of points. And last year, it was a 1 point difference.
yeah,
Now it's a 2 point.
but like Zach LaVine could have been playing almost this good last year. We just didn't get the chance to see it.
Well,
So it's hard to say he improved a lot last year when we don't know how good he could have played.
All right.
That's the same for D'Lo.
Here's
He played over half a season though.
Yeah.
Here's my reasoning on why Pascal
Exactly.
is most improved. All right.
You notice how none of us are talking about him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I mean, I brought him up a little bit, so I'm.
Pascal's a guy who went from like dropping like
Pascal's got a good
He-
chance to get
10
it, though.
points.
Yeah, he
He
does. He's the biggest difference in like stats.
10 points in a game. He went from like okay,
I
yeah,
think it was
10
7.
points.
I think it was 7.
Seven,
last year.
yeah. Now to where he had a 31-point game this season.
Okay, but that's
Okay,
one
so
game.
what is he
One-
averaging?
Yeah,
28
like-
point.
What's he averaging?
I think
though,
he's
bro?
averaging like.
We don't
16.
care what kind of game he had. Like, that's one game.
That's one game.
Well, let me freaking look.
I think
17. Yeah, he went from 7.3 points a game last year to 17 this year. That's a good jump,
That's a big jump.
especially like his rookie year.
Did you
he
guys
was
know
averaging-
D Rose has the most increase from points?
What was it?
It was like almost 11.
Really?
Went from 8 to 18 and a half.
Dang.
Most improved.
He went from shooting 23% from the 3-point to 37
Hmm.
or 25 maybe. to-
Doesn't the NFL have like a comeback player of the year?
Yeah,
I think the NBA should.
the
adopt
NBA
that.
should have that, and D
Yeah,
Rose should get
and it
it
would be
easily.
D-Rose.
33-point game.
I didn't even know that.
Yes,
Not much
okay, so-
football.
Well,
And you play football.
He tries.
and you
yeah.
Wow.
Oh
and
and
you
10.
love football.
Owen.
Owen
Aw,
10.
That's tough.
Uh,
Change his name to Owen. Owen 10.
Oh, shoot.
Ofer 10.
So this is where we end.
All right, yeah,
podcast.
it's been
Yeah, all right, it's
33
been the
minutes.
off-season podcast with Kyle.
Dan,
Dirt.
And
Owen.
Trent.
you guys catch you next time. See you.